Who's ready to tweak out? Who's ready to tweak out with me? We got a live tweak in progress. It's on this channel. Pull up a chair. We got a fire going. We got a ribeye to cook, a ribeye to eat. Lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. Let's get this out of here. There's a good place for this. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark already, so there's a ton of stuff happening. Justin Garza, first to arrive, last to leave. Good to see you, buddy. So we like to see from the chairman of the board of Arata Incorporated and all of its subsidiary groups, including Tweak Co., where you get your scam smoke kits from Tweaker D's smoke shop. This is Tweaker B's coffee and cigarette emporium here. Let's find our smokes, eh? All right, so we got fire, we got meat. We'll let that fire burn down a bit, and then we'll eat some meat. How about that badger streaming? Freeman, badger, Tawko people, auto, or pink taco, right? Is it Taco Tuesday? Pink taco magic, pink camera magic. Here we go. I got it right. Eventually. I was going to get it right eventually. Okay, let's find that piece of cow that we want to eat. I don't know if you saw my thumbnail, but we had a very hard frost last night. Scraping the old windshield of the Ford F-350. What do you call that? Super Duty? Super Duty? Super Dookie? The Ford Super Dookie? No. That's not yours. You just, no. Absolutely not. Dinner time in a little bit. We gotta get a smoke going. I gotta get my special spice. I'll wait for people to trickle in here. Oh, there's people here. Stybro's here, Boyaz here, Drian is here, playing hockey. Keep the elbows down there. Keep them pointy elbows down. Watching you. SE is here. Turkish hellos. Turkish hello right back at you. I don't know how you say Turkish hello. What did I come in here for? Spice. Spice things up. Shout out to Cattle Boys. Cattle Boy Spice. Gourmet seasoning. That's all I need on this steak. There's enough salt and pepper in here and spicy goodness. Nothing fancy. Don't need any marinade. Don't need any sticking in a Ziploc bag for 48 hours or nothing like that. Just out of the vacuum seal package and onto the fire. I'm going to be picking up some more of them ribeyes tomorrow, heading into Winnipeg. So grab another box, throw in the freezer. Jack Angus needs a shout out. No, I cannot give you a shout out. Forget that. That's crazy talk. Jack Angus is here. Jack Angus wants a shout out. What do you think this is? Send a super chat. Then I'll think about giving Jack Angus a shout out. But until then, forget it. Jody's here. Welcome in, Jody. Good to see you as always. We made some progress on the old RV today. We got some signal lights working. It was just a matter of bulbs, but there's a little bit of wiring issues that we got to deal with. The headlights work, but none of the running lights up top work. And then we were doing some gutting on the inside. Remember the water damage up at the front, up in the granny bunk there or whatever. I don't know how granny would hop up there, but so I tore out the ceiling. We can go for a little look inside in a minute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change my smoking policy. I was smoking in that damn camper last night, just sitting puffing away, and all the windows were rolled all the way up. It got a little thick in there, to say the least. Good to see as always, folks that are tuning in, new people, old people, young people, non-people. We had a 9-year-old in the chat last night. So yeah, gotta get them started young. We gotta get them on the path to degeneracy as quickly and efficiently as possible. That's the new focus of this channel. Just recruit the youngsters and just fast track them to degeneracy. So I think we made some good inroads there with Randall last night. Randall, if you're watching, shout out to 9-year-olds. Shout out to grade 4. I don't know if he said where he was. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, tell all your 9-year-old buddies that there's a tweaker that really has no content of any type to offer, and they should all subscribe. We got the emotes. Custom emotes are going on. Nice. Exciting time to be alive, or it's an exciting time to be thinking about going to bed. It's 7:30 here already, and I haven't really had anything to eat since 11 o'clock this morning. Had a nice big breakfast. Shout out to Red Wing Diner here in Grunthal, Manitoba, aka Green Valley. Canada geese are just tweaking up a storm out there. Can you hear that? Biggest tweakers around. So everybody checked in and checked out. So we're down at Jody and Justin. So cool. See who else. Did somebody just go live, or what happened? So where to begin? We were working on the RV today. We ran to the auction mart. Terribly disappointing results with the weekend auction. It sucked. Basically gave away my stuff. So I got a check, but it was a little puny check. I was expecting a not puny check, like a little bigger, but it was just a tiny check. So I guess that goes in line with the tiny coin. And there's movement on the tiny coin, so there's been progress going on there. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll bring you up to speed. When I grabbed that check in my filthy little fingers, deposited it at the bank, then I ran back here. So there was a bunch of stuff that didn't sell at the auction. So I'm actually going to, like that dining set. You never got any bids, or I don't even know if they put it out, but I'm taking that back and I'm going to sell on consignment in Winnipeg. So I'm just making arrangements to see when I could drag that thing down there. And so for whatever didn't sell, he offered me kind of a package price for the rest, but I can take whatever I want back. So I had 2 tool chests, like rolling tool chests. One was small, but one was pretty decent. and they didn't sell it. It's sort of at a farm auction like this. I was a little flabbergasted that those items didn't go. We're gonna. It is freaking cool, so I'm gonna see if we can warm up by the fire a bit. Okay, we can warm up a bit. I'm gonna get this hunk of meat sizzling. Where'd Max go? Max just chilling over there somewhere. I need a knife. At some point I'll need a fork. The forks here. Plastic forks. This will do. Maybe a cutting board. What do I do with the dang cutting board? Dang it. Okay, there's another one out here. Might be a little on the filthy side. Condensed reality in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're just about to cook and dine. We got some ribeye to devour. Okay, where did that cutting board go? It's in my pile of shit here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Right under my big fat schnoz. Oh, ooh, CB aerial. Ooh, what's that? Is that a CB I see in that? There's a CB in one of these boxes here. We're gonna hook a Citizens Band radio up to the old tweet check here. But first things first, before we do that, we're gonna slice open our meat. Oh, Buddy is here. He sees that package, he knows what that's about. So we're gonna pour some juicy goodness out for Max. He's already had his cookies. There. You slurp that up. Okay, so he slurped that up. Take the wrapper so he doesn't get his grungy lips all over that. Oh, that's not much of a sizzle. Right there. All right, sorry about the poor lighting. What do I do with this? Stick this in the camper. While we're waiting for that, keep an eye on that steak. Make sure nobody takes it, okay? Yeah, I can trust him. Yeah. Sure you can trust him. So we're just gonna keep an eye anyway. But we did a bunch of ripping out of the water damaged portion of the camper here. Whoa! Knocking shit over. So it's not terrible, but we're gonna let it dry out. And I gotta clean that up, patch it all up, replace some of the insulation, but you could see sunlight, daylight right through some of the pinholes in there. So I was at the hardware store this morning, and so we're gonna try this. See if I got scammed here. Flex Seal. So it looks like it's nice and thick and gloopy. So I think I'm just gonna smear that all over the top side and the underside. Hey, that's none of your business over there. See, looking, he's already lurking around the meat. So we're gonna give it a little bit of this spice. Throw a dash on there. Original asteroid. Have I ever visited India before? No. India is actually visiting here, which is Canada. So I haven't visited India, but there's Indians like you can't swing a ribeye steak without hitting an Indian here in Canada, pretty much. That's just the way it goes here. What's the matter? Is confessing his guilt to something that nobody's even accusing him of. Good to see you, my friend. Okay, so the lighting sucks out here, but there's nothing to look at anyway. I wonder if I could. So I don't have any lanterns. All I got is the lights from. I do have an extension cord. Here, just give me a second. Give me a second. I'll fix this. I'll make it better. I'll set up a little studio on the fly. So I'll grab this ladder here, my lighting boom, and in no time at all we'll have some light. Yeah. It's good. It looks good. Yeah. I like that. Okay, so where's that extension cord? Okay. Hopefully none of you are scared of the dark. It's dark back here. It's right here. Yeah. Oh. All right. Let's stretch this out. Stretch it out. Let's see. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, we are set up to do YouTube here. So. Okay, so which cord do I need to unplug here? This one? Yeah, that one. Take this light, plug it into the extension, and it's going to be real good, real soon. Real soon. Drag it all out here. Oh, that's not the end I want. It's over here. Here's the end. There we go. Oh yeah, see do I ever disappoint? I mean, the tweaker content is just, it just doesn't stop. We don't stop to, as the saying goes, we don't stop here. We don't stop tweaking for 1 minute. Just from the time my feet hit the floor in the morning to the time I drop the camera. You still there? I dropped the camera, so is the stream still going? I never know what the heck's going. Dad's here. Welcome in. You've literally missed nothing. But if you've been a follower of this channel for any period of time, you already know the content is pretty much nothing anyway. So there's nothing going on here. All right, check this out. Check this out. Check it out. Check it out. We got a campsite studio here. Okay, we got our fork. Oh, ribeye is just. Oh, he's so happy to be on the fire there. He's just having such a good time. Too late to tweak? It's never too late to tweak. We got a 5x5 from Jody, which is what I want to see. Excellent, excellent. Max is keeping a close eye on the steak. Make sure I don't overcook it. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So yeah, today, okay, where do we want to begin? So yeah, I went to the auction, got completely bummed by the result, but I mean, it's money in the bank, but it's not a lot of money. So a little bit of money went into the bank, and then a little bit of money came out of the bank. Because we're in the process of pumping the tiny coin on pump. And so there's actually, here's the exclusive announcement. So we're going to do an event on Friday afternoon. If you're around at around 2 p.m. Central, we're going to do a live stream simultaneously on pump and YouTube. And that's going to be the plane ride. That's happening Friday afternoon. So we're going to get up there and we're going to tweak at about, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000 feet. And we're going to do it on pump and YouTube at the same time. And I'll have a special guest with me. And so it's not Max, so you'll have to just tune in, see what's going on with that. So yeah, I ran to town, grabbed my my leak seal, and was doing some demolition on the ceiling of the tweak mobile, the tweak shack on wheels. And so it's more than I was hoping to do. I didn't think the roof was leaking badly, if at all. But seeing after the rainstorm on the week, and there's another rainstorm coming this weekend. So yeah, we got probably 2 inches on the weekend, or say 40 millimeters. For those that are in countries that use real measurements. And so yeah, that water was pooling up in an area, so I had to kind of straighten out the fiberglass, and it seems like it's aluminum sheet up there or something, but it's all pitted and somewhat oxidized. So I got up there earlier and was scrubbing it with the mop, because that leak sealer, it has to be applied to a clean surface in order for it to stick properly. So it was kind of getting late in the day when I got that done, and it's already pretty cold here. I don't want to guess at the temperature. I suppose I could look it up, but it was definitely like just right around freezing last night, and that stuff needs proper temperature to cure. So tomorrow it's going to be approaching high 60s or early 70s degrees fester, which is about 18, 19, 20 degrees Celsius here in southern Manitoba. So that'll get done tomorrow. I'm going to smear that on the top side and the underside of the roof decking. And I think that's going to do it. Like they carried this at my local hardware store because people were asking for it. And I saw it on the shelf because I've got that rubber membrane, but it just seems like that's more work than this repair requires. Javi says hi. I say hi back. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. And so what does that mean even? I got my propane hooked up on the, keep an eye on the steak, Max. I got one of my propane lines hooked up. The light is not great here, but let's see. Schmack. So we got a propane tank hooked into, yeah, you can't see nothing there, but trust me, it's hooked up. And so I tried the what in the heck is that? Chupacabra? Max! That's not a coyote acting all weird. Max, come here. Max, get over here. Come here. Coyotes do weird shit where they'll lure a dog in. The dog will see something tweaky is going on, and then there's 2 more waiting to pounce. And they'll just kill dogs for like no good reason. But that was a weird freaking sound. Did you guys hear that? Seriously. Chupacabra. Do Sasquatches make that kind of sound, man? Anybody? Max, come here. Max, come. I don't want him getting too involved with whatever tweaky shit is happening there. You stay here, okay? Just stay here. Stay. That was wild. I've never heard anything like that. That was not me. I did. That was totally random, weird tweak out. Okay, we'll give Mr. Ribeye just another minute or two on there and start gobbling. Throw some more of the secret spice on there, which is no secret. So yeah, we've got the stove working. So the propane system should be all fine. I don't smell any propane leaking. I'll test the furnace probably tomorrow, but I've got electric heat. I'm hooked up to 120 volt power with my power cord, and it was nice and cozy last night with my electric heater in there. Did the job. And what else? I was checking the wiring on some of the lights on the van, like the signal lights and the hazard lights. The running lights seem to be a little sketch, so I think there could be some wiring issues, especially all of them. But the way I've peeled out the ceiling portion of the RV, it's going to be easy to get at that wiring. So anyways, it's all right there. So it's good to have that in the open. I can attempt to find my, I think my multimeter's in the truck. Let's go find it. Just, so I'll forget tomorrow. Is he here? Yeah, cheap little $15 multimeter. Check, make sure I have the battery. Sometimes I leave these on. Yeah, just one of these babies. That's all I need. Check voltage. Check the grounds. Gotta check the grounds. Make sure the grounds are all good. So we'll put him here. And give Mr. Steak another quick flip. I think he's like 98% done. We don't need him roasty. We just need him kissed by that fire. It's not a long, deep kiss, just a little smack from the fire. That's it, just a peck. Saw a video of Wassa showing coyotes in the city of Portland. Coincidence? Well, I don't know if it's a coincidence because there's like, that's all we have out here is coyotes. Like, I mean, we made a comment earlier about people from India. And it's like you can't pretty much swing a. What can't you swing? You can't swing a cigarette butt around here without hitting a coyote, pretty much. Okay, so it's time to remove Mr. Ribeye from the fire. Just let him rest for a minute. Gotta let him rest. He's been working hard. He's a hard-working little chunk of meat. So we're gonna put him up here so Max doesn't even get tempted to investigate what's going on with that. I'm gonna grab my Dr. Pepper, and then we'll get going on building a coffee in a bit. We'll keep yakking here for a few minutes until it's time to dine, and then we'll say what? Where's the smoke blowing? Is this chair dry? This is the comfy chair, but it's a little Still a little damp from the weekend. So let's see. We'll still have some pretty decent lighting over here. It's not too smoky. Set you down for a second. Don't see any roadrunners. Oh, talk about winter tweaks. It's like pre-winter this morning, and it was a nice sunny day. We made plans for the plane ride on Friday, which is happening exclusively on YouTube and pump.fun simultaneously. That's going to be an afternoon tweak stream at 2,000 feet. But no roadrunners here. They're all down in Texas with this clash with who's Boa? Bow? Boo? Who's clash with Boo? Bow? Who's Bow? What's Bow? All right. Coyotes at your mom's. You don't see many roadrunners. No, not a single one. I did see them in Texas, though. Where was that? What was the name of that crappy place with the truck stop? I think it was a Flying J. I think it was north of Dallas. Boo or Boa would know. He probably knows which truck stop I'm talking about. The lot lizards and woodpeckers and roadrunners. That's it. I saw a roadrunner scurry right underneath my truck. Just poof. And there was no coyote chasing him even. Okay, that ribeye is saying, I'm almost ready. I'm almost done resting. I'm almost done resting. So yeah, big progress on the RV today and big progress on Tiny Coin. I understand Pump.farm was live streaming on Pump today. Didn't see any of that. Saw the Freeman Pink Camera Magic, Ladyboy, and Otto streaming through the afternoon. That was quite the tweak extravaganza. But I've been getting some people helping me out with the Tiny Coin project, and there's also a Lorada Coin project, but that's going to come after, because the Tiny Coin project is focused on this next month or so and beyond traveling, and it's focused on kind of this off-grid sustainable living, sustainable farming, regenerative farming, alternative energy generation, that kind of stuff. People doing interesting things. And the countdown to that was supposed to be, we're getting set to hit the road any day, but delays here and there. And so because we're flying on Friday, we're probably not going to be leaving before the weekend, but I'd really like to get going possibly Saturday or Sunday, because it's supposed to rain like a dog here again. Yeah, there was no leaching, no nothing today. It was just pure tweak out, which is always good to see. Pure, undiluted, unfiltered tweaks. That's what people pay for, or that's what I hear, allegedly. So yeah, this repair on the RV, that's gonna take. It's not gonna take long. Like, I'm not gonna get it to its finished state. I'm just gonna re-insulate somewhat, refinish it somewhat, but it's to get that leak dealt with the old leak seal, tweak seal, pardon me. because we don't want any of the tweaks escaping from within. Got to contain the tweaks. So that's the project. Is it's going to be documenting the crash out, the tweak out, as I journey, through the northwestern Pacific Northwest of the U.S. up into Canada, and then make my way back through the month of October and early November. And that project will actually continue, but the people that have been helping me have been talking about marketing and getting the socials, Telegram, X, etc., etc. Having a website. I do have my own domain name, but I haven't been able to log into my Squarespace. So I don't know what the heck we're going to do with that. I got to find some way to recover my my account information. And so I'm getting excited about it because I saw some movement on it today on Pump, on the tiny coin. So it looks like whatever we're doing is getting some results, and that's what I told the guys helping me is like, I'm willing to invest some pesos here, but I need results, right? I'm not just gonna keep throwing money at this if I can't tell what you guys are doing and just scamming me. But it doesn't look like a scam. There's two different guys working on it, and they don't know each other. It's not like they're in cahoots. So I'm getting kind of two perspectives, and it looks pretty good. And then once the trip is done and I'm back here, we'll continue doing the tiny coin project, which is seeking out, the tiny home kind of lifestyle, the van life or whatever. We'll see what kind of people we come across. So I want to be doing interviews with real tweakers in real time, in real life. But then the Larata project is going to be about you guys. So this community here on YouTube, whatever community we make through Telegram and Pump, I'm going to be reaching out to people and have people reach out to me. If you want to do an IRL meetup in real life, IRL, DM me, send me an email, send me a comment on YouTube, and we'll set something up. And we'll take this online fun shit show and we'll do real collabs, real meetups, just hang out. And I think that's going to be interesting content. And so those that kind of exemplify the degenerate spirit of Larata, some of you are here, some of you are the very ones I'm thinking of. But it was really Mr. Osgood that said, when you're in Oregon, stop by. I'm like, okay, we can make that happen. So that we'll see if that happens on this this particular trip through October, November. But once I'm established in South Central BC or Central BC, where I kind of have an idea where I'm going to be, I think we'll point that mobile tweak shack down the road, and we'll do trips to the Eastern Seaboard. We'll do the Midwest. We'll do Tweaktown, tweaks in Arizona, and see who's tweaking the hardest out there. We'll see how far we can take this. Like, whoever wants to meet up, we'll turn this into an online, in-person chat gang. So that's kind of the project there. And so we're not, I don't want to say what we're doing, but my focus is not on Larata coin at this point, but that's the second project. Just to take this RV, this motorhome, and use it as a tool to, one, reach people, have a real sense of community, meet up with people that we're already enjoying spending time together. So let's just get together, right? and live stream the whole tweak out. So Dad, if you want to tweak out hard, I mean, yeah, we'll meet up at the Flying J and find some lot lizards and eat some sushi like Bao and Freeman and whatever else they're doing. And you can send super chats and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the plan, but it's the focus is on Tiny Coin right now, and like I say, it looks like there's some purchasing going on, which is going to help the coin. So as the bots take over, and you know, when someone buys a coin, the bots promote that this coin is getting some action, and so that draws attention of other investors. When they see movement, they start plunking some of their Solana down, and that raises the market cap, which is good for the coin, which is good for my bottom line. And so yeah, if you want to support me, send a super chat, or just go find Tiny Coin and plunk down like 20 bucks on Tiny Coin. Buy a little bit of Solana. Like, I think 20 bucks American will get you 0.1 Solana. And it's super easy to set up a wallet, get on an exchange, and like just every purchase of Tiny Coin is going to pump the coin. So that's a way to support this channel and the project, and that'll draw more attention to the coin and the project, because we're going to be simultaneously pumping through the socials, through the bots, all that stuff with the live streams. So it's kind of a bit of a formula. I can see how it ought to unfold. I don't know exactly how it's going to unfold, but that's the general gist or strategy of what we're attempting to do here. What the fudge? Okay, drop you later. Okay, let's go see what that ribeye has to say. So let's my table's way over there. Okay. Grab this over here. Oh, my coffee cup's right here anyways. So grab this. That light's a little dimmer. So we'll bring this one back. Bring this back over here, see? Oh, watch the cord so we don't trip, see? Further around this way. Okay, let's get you set up here. So, I'm still here, Don't go anywhere. Got a delicious steak to check out. All right. So let's see how we did this time. Oh, I need a fork, yeah? Max, what did you do with my fork? All right, I'm back. Ooh, it's chilly over here. I need to get back by the fire. Well, one more dash of this exquisite Cowboys gourmet seasoning. Yeah, Mr. Osgood, like I say, he's kind of, oh, look at that. Look at that. I think that's not bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Ozzy, he kind of just shows up where he shows up. Okay, this one was perfect. I like it. See what the middle part looks like. Oh, it feels good. Oh yeah. Mm-mm. Oh, that's delightful. That is delightful. And I'm picking up another box of those tomorrow. Oh, look at this. It's just giving me a stare. Oh boy. If looks could kill. Well, you don't want any of this. Max, this is caca. You wouldn't like this. He literally just ate before I turn this live stream on. Like his eyes are glazing over. It's like he's hypnotized by. It's like his eyelids are twitching. Holy shit, boy! You are quite the actor. See, see, see if the camera will pick this up. Oh, sorry, that was a bad throw. That was me. That was all on me. We can do better. Oh, not this piece. That looks too good. Okay, there's a chupacabra again. Okay, ready? Ah, another bad throw. Man, do I suck. Oh, that bad. It just sucks so bad. Almost as bad as the Japanese. Okay, one more. We'll get a good throw this time and you can do a good catch, okay? There we go. Good boy. There we go. All right, there we go. So yeah, it's interesting developments. I think I'm starting to get more optimistic about this tiny coin. I didn't really know what I was getting into, but I can see a pathway forward how this is going to develop. If you make lots of money, it's wonderful. If you don't make lots of money, that's wonderful too. But just the experience of it, because I was very leery of getting into crypto. But as a gateway into this, the streaming capability and the ease of use of pump.fun through whatever wallet, like it's very streamlined. It's very user friendly and seems pretty secure with the software wallet that I chose. It's called Exodus. So it's an app you can put on your phone or your laptop device. So Exodus is my wallet, and you can just shuttle funds between your bank or your debit card or Apple Pay. And it's just super easy to use. So if anybody's interested, I cannot show you how to do it, but just kind of show you the steps. Like it's brainless. If a guy like me could do it, like it was all set up like in like not even an hour. So I like that kind of simplicity. Whereas, well, a buddy of mine, like he got into crypto some time ago. They had a wallet. I don't know if it was a physical wallet. I think they bought Doge or something. And they made money, but then they couldn't get into their wallet, or it's like they had it, but they just couldn't access it, so it's as good as gone. So I wasn't going to be dealing with any kind of malarkey like that. But this is so simple, even a knucklehead like me can handle it. Max, seriously, like, you're literally going to explode. This isn't even any good. Like, why would you want this? Holy shit, is that good? Ah, right. I almost forgot. Well, I didn't forget. It's just, I remembered now. I was going to talk about this, but... So seeing as we're delayed by however many days before hitting the road, I got to thinking I'll do some live streaming for Tiny Coin along that kind of foundational idea of the project of off-grid, tiny home, regenerative farming, blah, blah, blah. There's a guy who lives 10 miles from here. I used to work at the livestock auction with him. And back in the 1980s, whoa, Dr. Pepper. I gotta go back beside the fire. My feet are cold. It's really the only part of me that gets cold on my feet. We're gonna stick this up here, Max, so don't get any ideas, see? We're gonna grab the light. We're gonna grab Dr. Pepper. We're gonna grab smokes. We're gonna grab the light. I'm gonna go sit back by the fire for a bit. See if I can warm my feet up. How do we do this? Like that. Grab a chair. And it's gonna be time for coffee. So where am I sitting? I'm gonna sit here and move a table over here. Not table, cooler that I use as a table. Shout out to Star Building Materials that supplied the fantastic hat. I don't know if you guys tuned in last night. Max had a big day yesterday. Got to visit the boys at the lumberyard. I used to work at Star Building Materials like 30 years ago. And the same crew is still there. Like, they've all moved up over the years, but it just blows my mind that these guys, like, literally lifers. And back in the day, that was the joke. You'd call somebody a lifer because they basically had no other prospects but to work in a lumberyard. But no, the guys that I were friends with, they're all like the general manager now, and you know, they've done okay for themselves, which is fine. But I couldn't do that. I couldn't work in a lumberyard for 30 years. So let's see. Axe. Let's put this chunk of wood. Throw this on the fire and warm up a bit. Got the heater going in the tweak shack, so it's warming up. I'm gonna go make some room for coffee, so just hang tough there. I'm not going anywhere. about that full moon last night, yeah? Maybe that full moon. Oh my goodness. Hey, Mr. Osgood, welcome in. So the moon is just kind of rising above the trees here now. Let's see if we can get a shot of that bad boy. There he is. But I was up last night, I don't know, after midnight, and it was so bright out here. I was thinking of doing a live stream just by the moonlight. It was, well, you could see perfectly everything. It was cool. I'm just gonna hold the iPhone. Mr. Osgood in the house. So glad to have you. Yeah, I'm not grabbing a tripod or nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, let's get the feet in the fire here. Warm them up. Let's see. Just like that ribeye. Just a little kiss from the flame there. Ooh. Yeah, everything was getting wet on the weekend. And with that hard frost last night, the grass was all soaked. And just my feet get wet. And when it doesn't warm up during the day, it's hard to keep your feet dry. So. And then all my footwear is kind of all scattered all over the place. I don't even know where my hiking boots are. They'll turn up. But got so much stuff here to try to manage. So some of it's for the repair for the RV, others just stuff I haven't sorted. But it's a great site. I got 2 big picnic tables. If you can see behind me, so these are the cushions that were above the driver's compartment where the water damage was. This one that's leaning up here, it might be salvageable, but the cover is shot. The other one, I'm gonna have to see if it's rotten or not. It was definitely the worst. A lot of the curtains are probably gonna get tossed and I'll find some better window coverings. Extra socks and boots. Well, I got tons of extra socks. I got boots, I just don't know if they're dry. I'm not gonna go look for them. I'll manage. We'll just warm up our feet by the fire here. I'll warm up my feet. You can figure out how to warm your own feet up wherever you are. Yeah, we'll put the cooler in front of the fire, see? It's a metal cooler. And it's junk anyway, so it doesn't matter if it gets burnt. And then we'll just put our feet up on the cooler. Instead of putting them right over the fire. Tag in the house, good to see you, Larata. Is Garza still here? Matthew's here, good to see you. So getting back to this tiny coin concept. So this buddy of mine started this farming co-op back in 1980s, back in the 1900s. And he's been living there ever since. And he started off with just a tiny little tweak shack. And then eventually, just with reclaimed material, salvage stuff he got for free. He basically built himself a nice, 1.5 story house there. It's 2 or 3 miles off one of the main highways here, down a gravel road, and kind of at the end of a dead end mile road. And I don't know if they got 40 or 80 acres, maybe more. And they've got like a nice dugout pond there, like for a swimming hole. And there's a community of people that have been there. Not the same group of people, but people have been occupying that chunk of land for the last 50 plus years. And like he started this when he's in his 20s. I think he's in his late 60s now. Maybe not quite 50 years, but whatever. You get the idea. It's been there a long time. And he's got a gorgeous garden. He does worm farming. So he raises these red wriggler worms, sells the worms, sells castings. Like his business is the worm guy here in southern Manitoba. Everybody knows him. If you're looking for worms, you look up the worm guy. And so I had visited his place earlier at the beginning of summertime and was blown away because that was gonna be a potential housing solution for me. They had one cabin. Uh, it was not quite a one-room house. It was, I guess, somewhat of a tiny home. You know, there was a main living area with a loft and then a bedroom off to the side and a mud room, you know, on the entryway. A wood fire stove. There's a well on site. You know, it's just years and years of development to get it set up. And I was blown away. It didn't work out for accommodation, and I'm kind of glad because I want to be somewhere else anyway. As nice as it is, it's sort of that's not where I needed to be. So I was considering staying there for the winter if it would have worked out, but the cabin that he was offering tentatively at the time is occupied. So there's a woman staying there, but it seemed like she was getting ready to leave prior to winter. But I never pursued it. But I want to go interview him, see if he'll do a live stream with us, and that'll be that'll be done on Pump.fun on the Tiny Coin channel, on the Tiny Coin channel. So we'll start the project, you know, right from here. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, if I'm going to be in the area for another extra few days, I may as well make the most of it and get the project content going on the live streams, and then people can pick it up that way. And so it's about building the live stream community and the socials and all that. But I'm not particularly interested in you know, X and linking and invite links and all that stuff. I think other guys are taking care of that. So yeah, for that type of content, I'll be doing those live streams on Pump, and I'll be checking in with you guys as we are, not daily necessarily, but last couple of days there's been lots going on, lots to talk about. Not so much in the tweaker verse. I mean, I think I was watching Rough last night or the night before. Like it's just awful. It's just awful. It's like, why would anybody watch this? Seriously. And so yeah, seeing Bowman hook up again, that's pretty neat stuff. They seem to be having a ball. Wish I was there to enjoy the shenanigans, of which there seems to be no shortage. But yeah, we're gonna get going with the Tiny Coin project, followed by the Larata Coin project, and yeah, thanks to Mr. Osgood for kind of providing the spark of the idea, suggesting a meetup when I come through Oregon. So yeah, we'll make that happen, Mr. Osgood. If you're still watching, I'll give you a heads up when I'm on the highway. I'm expecting it'll take a few days to get out to Portland. I'm not or Oregon. I don't know exactly where you are, but through either YouTube chat or email. My email's in the channel description. Or if you're on Telegram, DM me. Email, like I say, chats, comments. We'll find a way to connect. And that's going to be like the germ of the Larata coin project is meeting up with people that are connected online, social media, that are part of the online chat gang, and having real life meetups. So we'll be live streaming. So whatever. I don't know what to expect. It could be a super bad idea, but I think it's going to be great. So if you have Tag or What's the Matter You or Mr. D or not Aaron Queen, but Don Numa or just whoever, just hit me up. We'll make it happen because the initial trip out west, that's going to be just a short-term trip, and then the Larata project will launch where I'll find people that want to meet up, and then we'll do the tiny coin, off-grid, regenerative farming, sustainable living, alternative energy, blah, blah, blah. We'll find people on the way and broadcast that, live stream it, publish it on the way to and from the meetups. And the meetups will be part of the Larata concept. So that won't launch officially until I think, or at least that project, my end of it, the live streaming project, we're not going to pump that until I'm kind of got everything done here in southern Manitoba and established and settled in British Columbia, where I expect to be. Or I might just be homeless, do van life for however long. If there's no place to settle down, I think there will be a place that I will get my mail sent to, rather than be absolutely homeless without even a mailing address. But that I'll have a base of operations in British Columbia, and then we'll do trips. I'll do a Midwest trip. I'll do a Southwest trip. I'll do a Florida trip. I'll do a Eastern Seaboard trip. I'll do a Maritimes and Eastern Canada trip. I don't know about Quebec. Fuck Quebec. Alaska. I don't know if there's anybody watching from Alaska, but I'd love to go to Alaska. East, west, north, south, North American continent. We'll just cover it all and stream all the tweaky goodness that we discover there. So that's kind of the plan for the next 6 months to a year, and we'll see how those projects develop, how those coins perform, how it's all tied together. The coin performance and the community building and the live stream engagement, it's all interconnected, rather than YouTube giving you dribs and drabs of the alleged engagement that you're finding. Like Bao was saying last night on a stream, like there's X amount of viewers, 120 viewers, but you don't know if people have 3 tabs open on their device, or if they're watching from different devices, if those all count as views, or people have soccer accounts. So it's like, yeah, there's 90 people watching, but 3/4 of them are sock accounts, just commenting, trolling. So yeah, the YouTube numbers are unreliable, or those metrics don't necessarily translate into a guaranteed income for you. Whereas if you're controlling an asset here, and the asset is doing well, and people are engaging, if you click about this channel, you should be able to reveal my email there. I'm sure it's there. So if you go on the homepage of the channel, and beside the white smiling dog, it says about this channel, and then I think there's a little arrow that says more. If you click more, it should be a drop down menu, and if my email is hidden, then I think you just have to click it, or do a CAPTCHA or something, and it'll show you the email. But it's friendshimco@gmail.com. So it's not super secret or anything. Like it's out there. It's public. So all right. So now my feet are warm, and the rest of me is getting cold. So let's warm up a bit here, and then we'll see how warm it is in the cottage. Got a nice fire going here. So put it to good use. Get some caloric value out of it. Oh, smokes are in my pocket. Well, how about we build a coffee anyway? Let's just go inside for a minute. Build a coffee. Don't even look at that steak, buddy. Sorry, I don't trust you. This is coming with me. So there's a few bites left. Or there'd be one bite left for Max. He would gobble that sucker down. So we'll keep it here, away from that doggy's tweaky lips. All safe. Pour out that coffee. We'll get some water. It's starting to warm up in the Tweak Shack on wheels. Okay, water. I know I had water. I mean, I got a jug of water here, but there's another jug of water. Where do I put it? I just got so much stuff I've been piling in here, it's kind of losing track of it all. I don't think it's in here anyway. Oh yeah, here it is. Found it. Dogs will take food right out of your mouth. Well, let me see here. Well, just BrentShimco@gmail.com. So I'll check on the YouTube, but I know I put it there, unless somebody removed it. Maybe DirectD is shutting down my channel and he's hacked my YouTube or something. Christopher Ruff, that maybe he's tweaking out so hard that he won't even let me get emails. Okay, that's enough water for that. Yeah, this place is turned into a bit of a mess. Did you guys see this already? Yeah, I showed you this before. If you haven't seen it, so did a little bit of demolition. All this crap's got to get tossed out. I thought I'd have time to get it cleaned out tonight, but it got dark fast. So that's gonna get cleaned out in the morning. It'll all dry out, and then we'll try out the tweak seal. See if this stuff lives up to its scam reputation. I don't know. People at the hardware stores, people have been begging us to carry this, so we brought it in. We'll put it to the test. I think that's gonna be an easy fix for my roof leak. And what I want to do is I think put some bracing on the underside. Like this is just very, very thin material here. So I'm going to grab a couple of pieces of flat stock steel and just find a way to add a couple of ribs of support there. And then the rest of the ceiling here, I mean, it's kind of sucks in the dark, but the ceiling is kind of good all the way up to here. It's a little sketchy here. But if I have to rip it out all the way back to this batten here. I may just do that, but I think I can get away with keeping this piece here and then just securing it and kind of I'll end up refinishing the entire ceiling at some point with something nice. This is not terrible, but it's not what I want. I want it to look better. And that sticky MacTac material or whatever they used to cover the plywood there, it's just, I don't know. I think there's better materials to put a finished surface on there. Way sketchy. So yes, we agree that you're way sketchy. Tell us something we don't know. Did you see the part of the stream where the Sasquatch came? Or what we thought was a Sasquatch was bellowing in the woods here? That was a strange sound. I don't know if that was a coyote or chupacabra or Sasquatch or what. It didn't sound like any coyote I ever heard. So. And here we're not striving for sketchy, we're attempting tweaky. So if we drift off into too much sketchy and not enough tweaky, just send out the tweak signal and I'll adjust and make course corrections as we go. Because sketchy, that's for other content creators. Only content creators that offer a scam smoker kit. The tweak signal, yes. Send up the tweak signal. Send out the tweak signal and I'll go do an investigation. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this whole winter season. Like it's gonna be a drastic change from my routine. Freezing my arse off here in southern Manitoba where it gets to like 50 below easily. Where, fall time is actually my favorite time of year. I have a lot of energy right now. So when things cool down, it's like my metabolism just kicks into gear. But then when the white stuff starts falling on the ground, it just drains my energy. Winter is so hard here. It's like, especially doing the hobby farming, it was like that was a season that could just break you. You try to get all your preparations done for that long winter. Make sure you got all the feed and you have enough hay and straw for the animals and all your water systems are are set up so that you could get your animals watered and make sure your driveway is cleared. There were years I had the tractor I was using for clearing snow and pushing snow, and I didn't use it last year, so I had to make provision for that. So it's like, but once that snow falls, it's like all your preparation. There's no more time to prepare. Like you either were prepared or you weren't, and winter is like the testing ground. And I'm not gonna lie, there was some winters were just hard on the body, hard on the soul. Tiger Moves found footage fest. Well, of course. Right? So this is going to be a completely different change of pace. So where I'm heading, Pacific Northwest, even if it's getting cold through the fall season, the winters in BC are nowhere near what we experience here. It still boggles my mind. I was saying this with my buddy at the lumberyard yesterday. He's like, it just, and he's agreeing with me. He's like, why do people live here? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Does not seem to be a logical reason. Oh, let's show you this device here too. So I hooked the propane up in the camper. So I got my propane hook up there. So the stove, I got the stove top working, but then I got this unit here. I can't see in the light so much. Well, let me bring a light over. So this is my propane cooker unit. So 2 burners. I used to use this mainly for boiling water when we were processing chickens on the farm. You gotta stick the whole chicken after you've slaughtered it. You gotta stick the chicken in a pot of water to loosen the feathers from the skin, so it's easier to pluck. So that thing came in handy. We had big not crock pots, like stock pots, for making soup. And we just stick the whole bird in there for about a minute, and then you can pluck the feathers super easy. Whereas if you didn't do that, trying to pull an unsoaked chicken, that was hard work. Grab coffee, warm up beside the fire a little bit more. And so what were we talking about? Tweak alerts. Continentality. I have no idea what you're talking about. What on earth is continentality? What's the matter? You has got the #1 spot. He's clearly tweaking out harder than the rest of us. So we'll let you have your moment in the spotlight here, king of the tweaks, with the crown and everything. What on earth is continentality? Anybody? Can anybody help? What's the matter? You make sense of what he just wrote in the chats? Are you talking about the weather or what? The climate? But yeah, a winter of traveling, or even if I spent the winter in BC and the Larata project doesn't begin until next spring, whatever. But it's going to be a much much different winter than what I've grown up with. Like, I've lived in southern Manitoba my whole life. Most of it in Winnipeg, some of it out here. I mean, Winnipeg, living in town, oh my gosh. Winter's just, it's even worse in the city. Here, at least, on the farm, you learn to be self-reliant and, your own efforts. If something goes wrong, it's like you just deal with it. But in the city, it's like there's so many things that are out of your control. And, the roads are closed or this or that, or, water main break, freezes, bursts. Like, it's just the chaos there. I just can't handle it. And winter is just what Jody said. Winter is depressing. Well, it has the potential to be really depressing out here. Like, never mind the seasonal affective disorder from lack of UV, but I spend a lot of time outdoors, even in the winter. But in the city, it's just brutal. Oh, I can't stand it. Like, I miss those days when I was. The further you live to an ocean, the more extreme the temps. Ah, well, there we go. I've never heard continentality as a term before. Continental climate, sure. Continentuity. Okay, so you weren't even tweaking that hard. You were actually trying to be coherent. So that's a little out of character for you, but it's all good. It's all good. That's what we need on this channel. A little bit of everything. A little bit of coherence, a little bit of incoherence, a little bit of tweak formation, a little bit of edumacation. So I think we've provided all that. Hey, I'm really late to this, but it's good to see everyone. Any chance you have the Coles notes on what the Larata project is all about? Or have I missed your puns? Well, let's start at the top. Okay, so the Tiny Coin project is underway, and that is focused on the tiny home, off-grid, regenerative farming, sustainable living, alternative energy source, that kind of stuff. And we'll be focusing on that on this trip out west. So it's traveling and trying to find interesting people to talk to, interview, live stream. And tethered in with that is the Telegram group. I have yet to see whether it's a wise idea to post the Telegram invite link. But if anybody's on Telegram and wants the invite link to TinyCoin, I'll get you the invite link. I'm an anonymous admin on that Telegram group, so people can't really DM me directly through the group. But if you find me on Brent Shimko on Telegram, then there's ways to go about it, I believe. Or if you want me to add you as a contact on Telegram, I guess I could do that. And so then you could follow the Telegram Tiny Coin group, or just go to pump.fun and find Tiny Coin. But a purchase in Tiny Coin is going to help the coin, no matter how small at this point. And it's like I said earlier, for 0.1 Solana, which is about, it's either 20 US or 20 Canadian. That'll get some activity on the exchange, which the bots will pick up on and start pumping that there's trading going on this coin, which attracts attention from investors. So rather than super chats or whatever, you'll have an asset that's convertible to Solana. So it helps me indirectly, like your $20 purchase of the asset. It doesn't come to me. It stays in your wallet. So the growth of that asset is what's going to benefit you in the long term. And right now, like, the Tiny Coin asset is worth like fractions of a penny. So you could buy a whole lot and get a decent holding of Tiny Coin, anticipating that's going to pump once the market cap rises. So the Tiny Coin is going to be my travels, seeking out these people that are doing those activities I talked about before. The Larata project is connecting with people as we build community through YouTube, Pump, Telegram, etc. Will be IRL, in real life meetups with people that we have online relationships, and we'll convert that to in-person meetings. And we'll live stream the whole Tweak Fest. And that project will, in my mind, like it's already launched, but the live streaming content portion of it won't be launching until after I'm established somewhere in BC as my home base. And then I plan to travel through North America. I'll do a Midwest tour. I'll do a maritime provinces, Northwestern Ontario, Southern Ontario, Eastern Seaboard, Florida. And I'll just do these different circuits where we'll do Larata in-person meetups, as well as the Tiny Coin off-grid sustainable tiny home content as well. So we'll have two projects running simultaneously. And it's just about meeting people that are doing a bunch of amazing things in those areas, and trying to track down all these degenerates that we only know online, and putting a face to a name or a face to a sock account. And yeah, so yeah, I can meet up with Aiden first and his 50 email accounts and all his sock accounts, and and go from there. It's taking the disconnectedness of our online experience, knowing people digitally and through the inner screen, and actually showing it in real time on camera on a live stream. You know, this is the tweaker that's chatting. It's this guy or it's this gal. You know, and so we'll tweak out and have a ball, and we'll just live stream the whole dirty mess of it. So I'm excited about that. I think that's a neat idea. And yeah, creds to Mr. Osgood for kind of planting the seed, the germ of the idea that hey, meet up with me in Oregon. It's like, yeah, I can do that. But why not do that with everybody that's part of this community, or anybody that's part of Larata, anybody that's a degenerate that wants to hang out? We'll have all kinds of degen meetings, and we'll go to Waffle House and maybe Chick-fil-A, and I don't know. I'm not big in sushi, but whatever. We could have ribeyes together. We could do whatever. Whatever. I don't care what we do, but it's just a matter of bringing the online community making it a little more personal, I guess. Like, as in people, showing the real people behind the thing. You're in Oregon. I won't be coming anywhere near Oregon, so. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna be in Oregon. I'll be in Oregon. Yeah, yeah. I can come find you. But you'll be like my neighbor, because I'm not gonna be that far. I'll be in south or central BC, so it's like we're gonna be neighbors. So I can come hang out anytime. Yeah, it's just hanging out time. That's what I like doing, is just hanging out. Like, that's what we're doing right now, just hanging out, right? So there. By the way, Tanya, I got a text from your sister. She invited me over for borscht, so I think that's gonna happen tomorrow. So I'm coming back to the big shitty, take care of some business, buy some more ribeyes. So those are the projects. Does that answer your question there, Tanya? Like, I kind of gave you the super Coles notes. But come the end of this kind of circuit I'm doing through the Pacific Northwest and northern states, making my way back from the west coast of Canada through Calgary, Edmonton, and whatever points in between, back to Manitoba, getting established in BC. Then we'll launch the Larata official launch through the live stream concept through Pump. And Larata coin is available to purchase right now as well. You can get that thing for an even better bargain than Tiny Coin. So it looked like there was some activity going on Tiny Coin earlier today. And so the bots are doing their job. Because when they see a transaction, they just jump on it and let whoever's on Telegram or on the exchanges that, hey, there's trades going on around this asset, and so investors are attracted to that movement, that transactional juice, that that digital love that goes on when you say, "Shut up and take my money now," or "Shut up and take my Solana now." So get your digital wallets fired up. Dinner time. See you later. Well, thanks for coming in, Mr. Osgood. Enjoy your dinner. I know I enjoyed mine. Max enjoyed his and mine. Made me share some of mine. That's all good. He's a good puppy. He got treats today. He got treats yesterday. He's probably gonna get treats tomorrow. The poor dog's gonna explode. Oh yeah, he wasn't used to milk bones. He was just gobbling up like candy. The treats I give him are typically like raw bones and meat, like food, not processed food or people food necessarily, but chunks of steak, pork chop bones, raw soup bones, beef bones, pork bones, whatever. So he definitely didn't turn down the milk bones, but he never gets that from me. So, and shit, the vet on Friday's like, does he ever get treats? It's like, yeah, but like real food. So this week he's just been he's been pumping up on the doggy cookies. And that's that. So as I said, the way to support this channel is you don't pay me directly. You you invest in an asset that you hold, and I'll benefit and you'll benefit as the value goes up over time. So and it's not a pump and dump or a rug pull. Like, this is a long-term project. The guys I'm working with, they're like, we don't do the pump and dumps. Like, this is a long-term project, and they like the fundamentals of the concept of the projects. So they're in. They're committed to pump this. So I think that's pretty exciting. So nothing but potential. And even if no money is made, it's like, so what? Solid plan, yeah. Yes. Thank you. Wishing you all the best. As you're probably sneaking into the back of my RV, I'm gonna be a stowaway. I mean, that was part of your plan, wasn't it? You were just gonna be a hideout, clinging to the top of the RV as it cruises down the road. Yeah, he doesn't even know I'm here, see? But yeah, it's got potential, and there's the nice thing about these meme coins or shit coins or what have you is you could start a new coin and start doing your own thing. Like, so this just happens to be what I'm doing, but there could be more projects. Maybe I set up in BC and decide to build a log home there or something, which I don't think I'll do. Or set up a homestead there, or set up a mechanic shop there, or who knows what. It'll all fit in with what I'm doing in the cryptoverse, in the cryptosphere, and what I'm doing in real life. So it's like it's an outlet for someone's creativity. So it's like whatever content you feel you could broadcast or publish online, just wrap a crypto around it, and see if you could turn it into an asset that's going to grow. So, like, what harm will it do? Like, even if it doesn't get off the ground, like, it's become a timber king. Is that those timber sports competitions? Like, I used to love watching those on TV. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, or is that a TV show itself? I remember watching those Timber sports. That looked like a lot of fun. And they have those big modified chainsaws with like 1,000 horsepower motors. Two guys at that. Well, it's just total retarded. Total tweak. Timber tweak fest. Yeah, that's what it was. Timber tweak sports. I don't know what timber kings are, but building log homes. Yeah, I actually got a buddy. Yeah, I should hook up with him. I don't know how long he's gonna be there, but he's in Ontario, and he's taking a timber. He wanted to take a timber frame. He already took a timber frame course, and it was somewhere. Does Muskoka sound right? I think that's like an hour or two north of Toronto. And so they did timber framing, of which he took a course, and he wanted to retake the course, but they weren't offering it until later this fall. So he booked it out there in August, I believe, end of August, early September, and he was doing a log cabin workshop. So I don't know if they were workshops or courses exactly, but I think he's still out there, and I think he's planning on staying in Ontario. So I'll collab with him once I'm ready to make a trip out in that direction. Because yeah, there's plenty of ground to cover out east. In Northern Ontario, that's prime Sasquatch country. So we'll get some Squatch streams going. Squatch tweak streams. And we'll answer the questions like how many Sasquatches can fit in a Winnebago? Ooh, it's all smoky and weird looking. Williams Lake, BC. Yeah, I might be in that neighborhood. So, yeah, log home guys. I'm kind of at that age where that just sounds like way too much work. I mean, and as beautiful as the final product can be, it's like it takes a lot of know-how and hard work and sweat and back hurts. My back hurts just thinking about it. 3 adults, 1 juvenile. Okay, so you've already beta tested my experiment here, so, or you've done the preliminary trials. But yeah, I'll at some point be in the Williams Lake area. Not necessarily on this trip, but I will venture out there eventually. And so yeah, we're going to cover the North American continent to the best of my ability, unless somebody calls the FBI on me. And we'll just do these little trips, 2-week trips or a week-long trip or 2 weeks, and just zip, zip, zip across the US, across Canada, and just tweak out like hard. I mean, like hold on to your hats, hard tweak outs. But the tweak out to watch for this week is going to be on Pump and YouTube at 2 p.m. Central ish. I don't know exactly. It's not going to be 2 p.m. sharp. Where we're going up in a plane. We're going to go for a plane ride. So we're going to try to do the live stream from the plane on Pump and YouTube simultaneously. So I'm looking forward to that. It's supposed to be a beautiful day, wind conditions perfect, so shouldn't be a lot of barfing going on unless the pilot starts pulling some shenanigans. So if we're considered mid-lifers, well, I'm a mid-tweak. I'm in mid-tweak, so we can cut our age in half too. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So yeah. Well, I'm older than you, and I'm almost reached peak tweak, so there's only a crash out left after that. So we'll just ride this tweak wave until it's doesn't make sense to go any further. But like I say, the fall time, I'm kind of energized right now. The cool weather perks me up, but when the deep freeze comes, I'm just dead. I just barely want to live. Not that I have tendencies of any kind, but it's like there's got to be a better way to live than in 50 below. It's just every winter it's the same. It's like, what am I doing here? What what is wrong with me? I don't have to live here. Why am I here? And last winter was pretty rough. So it just was not in the right frame of mind to approach or just barely survived winter, I think. So I'm not doing that anymore. So maybe we'll do a tweak stream at Coconut Crab Island. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if any tweakers out there want to do a collab. We had Generation Alpha in the chat last night, so the 9-year-olds are responding to to this message of degeneracy, and so we're recruiting for Tweak Nation as we speak. So yeah, this it knows no boundaries. It Tweak Nation is ageless. What is wrong with you? Jeez. And I thought the Pacific Northwest winters were unbearable. Well, it's a different quality of cold. Like you got a very moist cold. It's people say, yeah, it's cold, but it's a dry cold or it's a dry heat. Well, yeah, but it's still pretty bone chilling. Like your wet winters are pretty chilling. Yes, grant that. Those maritime and coastal cold seasons, they can be pretty awful. That's why I chose like central BC, where you've got some microclimates due to the mountains. If you're on the leeward side of the mountain, like you get some really moderate conditions there, especially if you're south facing and you got the sun helping you, like Curtis Stone, urban farmer turned off grid farmer, or off grid with Curtis Stone on YouTube. I don't know if he's still doing anything on YouTube. Haven't seen or I haven't checked in his content in a while, and I gotta take a piss. So just hang on a second. You can look at the tweaker shack and some smoke while I take the. I'm coming back. I'm almost back. But yeah, I used to watch Curtis Stone's content when he was located in Kelowna, BC, which is Okanagan. And like it blew my mind. Like they're starting carrot seeds and lettuce and stuff like that in the ground, direct seeded in March and even February. And he had greenhouses and hoop houses and like talking about starting tomatoes at the end of March. And it's like here, it's like you wouldn't even dream of putting carrots in the ground until last week of May or early June. Like it's just wow. So drastically different growing conditions, climatic zones. So this is I forget what climate zone we're in here, but it's like almost subarctic. And so he relocated from Kelowna. He's living on the side of a mountain. It's not quite the area that I'm thinking of. I don't know exactly where he is. He's kind of anonymous in that sense, or protecting his location. I've got a general idea of where he is, but it's not quite where I'm be. And but yeah, being right on the coast, I don't think I could handle all the moisture there. But because yeah, it's that cold, brutal, moist winters there. And so I feel you. I know exactly what you're talking about. But with the wind whipping through here at gusting 50 mile an hour, 80 kilometers an hour, wind chill of or a real feel of like 60 below, like it's just not fun, not fun at all. So I'm not saying one is better than the other, but I'm just totally done with this. And the ability to drive somewhere that isn't cold like that, well, it sure helps when you got a mobile tweak shack like I got here. So if you don't like the weather, just drive on down the road. Find a place that you like better. Just go park there for a while. So the possibilities for, like I say, these two projects are pretty wide open. There'll be more promotion around TinyCoin and Lorata Coin in the weeks and months to come. There'll be more stuff to do on YouTube. Be checking in with you guys constantly. Well, not constantly, like not 24/7 constantly, but often. I don't want to say what the frequency will be necessarily, but there'll be regular content, live streaming content. Anyways, we got to get the music side of things rolling again. So that's not going to happen until all these tweak tours kind of, we get a pattern there. And then we'll incorporate some tweaky music content like we did back in the old days, like a month ago or 2 months ago. There's other tweaky stuff we can do, and you could contain it all in the context of a crypto. So I think that's super cool. So there might be a tweaker music coin or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out once we got track record established with these two initial coin offerings, or these two projects, however you want to think of it, these two assets. Then we can add more and more and more. So really the possibilities are endless. So I hope I'm getting some of you out there excited that you could see the potential in what you're doing. So Jody, you could do a nursing tweak stream or a nursing crypto. I don't know, like whatever, you figure it out. Or you do a crypto around your dogs. You could be the next Doge or something. I mean, maybe there'll be a Max coin or something, or who knows, or Rufus coin. But yeah, the tweaks possibilities are endless. So it's just limited by your creativity and I guess your willingness to go online and just tweak out and have people watch, set the world on fire. How does it set yourself on fire and the world will come to watch you? So that's kind of the approach I'm taking here. So without literally setting myself on fire, I've got a fire here. I'm just make a fire, warm yourself beside it, and the world will come to watch you burn. So, or watch it burn. So something like that. You know what I mean. So we're coming up on 115 minutes, which is almost 6 hours. So I think we'll shut this down. I'm gonna go inside. It's 9:30 already. I've been tweaking since sundown until 9:30, so it's bedtime, pretty much. So we'll finish the smoke and then shut this down. Anybody else got any good, bad, or otherwise comments to make? As long as they're tweaky, it's allowed in the chat. Anybody? Any questions? Anybody try to triangulate my location so that the FBI can swoop in? I mean, I'll tell you exactly where I am. I'm not hard to find. Green Valley. RV and cabin resort, no less. Lakeside. Right by the lake. I did a tweak stream on Pump right from the lake. It's just like 100 feet, like just yonder down there. It's a good time. A good time was had by all, and there was lots of tweaking. Absolutely. But I gotta say, I sleep like a log in this RV. It's mighty comfy. Mattress is suitable. It's not too soft, not too hard. It's just right. It's the Goldilocks. It's the Goldilocks tweak shack. So I see we're winding down. So let's definitely meet up again on Friday. I'll be back here before Friday, but I want to let you know about the Friday plane ride tweak extravaganza. It's going to be happening here on YouTube's and pump.fun. And tomorrow's I'm going to tweak out in Winnipeg for a while. I can't even remember what I'm supposed to do, but I got to go to Winnipeg. I had some reason to go there, but I'll remember in the morning. And so might be able to do an evening tweak depending on how late I get back. And then, well, that's okay. It's Taco Tuesday today, Wednesday tomorrow. Thursday, I'll be continuing with the RV. Well, I'll be continuing with the RV tomorrow as well before I head to the big shitty. I don't have to get a super early jump on that. But then Thursday, I'll be continuing to clean up the RV, get stuff done there. And then Friday is the big plane ride, and then rain is coming, so I gotta deal with all this stuff, make sure everything's cleaned up, protected from the rain, and then we'll see about departure. Like I don't want to keep putting it off because I am time constrained in that since I changed my address, I had to change my driver's license, my mailing address on my driver's license. So I've got just my temporary license, which expires November 6th. So I need to be back here by November 6th because we have a mail strike. Canada Post is on mail. Our mail folk are on strike. So there's no mail coming through, and my license is coming through the mail. And so if I don't have that copy of the card in my filthy little fingers, I got to renew my temporary until that little plastic card comes. Otherwise, I'll be driving illegally. We don't want to do anything illegal, right? 'Cause we're a country of laws. So yeah, there's only so much time between now and November 6th. So I gotta make some miles, right? Because I don't think that my license is. I don't think the strike is going to be resolved, and that license will be in my mailbox before I leave. I'm not holding out on that. But yeah, they're striking because they lose money and provide shitty service, and it's pretty obsolete system anyway. And I'm not even sure why they issue physical cards anymore when everybody's got their everything on their phones. Like it's just issue a digital card already. Let's just get the digital. Let's just get the microchips. Just get the implants, right? And let AI just run everything, and it'll just become digital drones. And but really, it was like I gotta tweak around with a temporary license, which is issued on paper. Why not just let me have a paper license? Why do I need this plastic license? If the tweakers of the post office don't want to deliver my plastic license card, well, I'll just keep using a paper one. I'll just go in every 2 months and get a new paper one. How's that sound? Jeez. So yeah, I gotta get. I'll have to. The other thing I gotta do this week is notify the border. I gotta make like a declaration. There's a PDF online that I gotta send them before I arrive. So because I don't know exactly when I'm gonna be departing, I'm just holding off on that until I can actually narrow down the date, or at least give them a range of dates. I'll be there either Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. But yeah, once I know exactly when I'll be rolling, then I can notify the authorities, and they can look at my information and tweak out over there. And then when I get to the border, we can have a big tweak off. I'll see if I can live stream my border crossing, just see if how that goes over. That was one of the things I was planning to do, just see if we can do a live stream with U.S. Border and Customs. That might not go over well, but we're gonna try. Been across the border many times. So some of those people are really nice. Some of them are not very nice. But we'll give them a chance. We'll give them a chance to be nice. If they don't want to be nice, that's okay. They don't have to be nice. I prefer if they're nice. I'm gonna be nice. I plan to be nice. I fully intend to be nice. I'm gonna be really nice. Max is gonna be nice, and they're gonna go, "Oh, what a cute puppy! Can we take a picture? Can we take a picture of your puppy?" And I'll say, "Well, for for 5 million tiny coin, you can take all the pictures you want." Which you could probably buy 5 million tiny coin for 0.1 Solana as we speak. So if you're into that kind of thing, go look up tiny coin. Max, come on. Bedtime. Hey, you gonna sleep outside? Are you crazy? It's cold. He's asleep right now. Max, come on. Okay, well, I'll just leave the door open for him. He seems to be pretty happy with where he's at right now. Okay, well, we're back in the Tweak Shack, and it's time for bed. There he is. There's Maxie. Yeah, crawl up on into bed. Let me get my... what do I do with my carpet runner there? I'm going to put my carpet runner down because the floor does get cold at night. What did I do with that thing? Okay, it's dark back here, but we're not afraid of the dark. We just don't have very good night vision. Here we go. I found it. I found him. I found it. Oh, let's give it a shake. It's covered in yuck. I'm enjoying this this camping life. I love this. This is great. I miss this. Not that I ever did the RV life, but more of this outdoorsy type of stuff and cooking over an open fire and cooking with propane and fire and stuff like that. And making coffee without a coffee maker and things like that. I love this. Max loves it. He's been having a ball. Okay, how about you back up a little bit, buddy? This carpet into here. There you go. All right, so he's plunked his fat behind down. And oops, I don't know what that means. What did you do now? Let's turn the light off outside. Put my jammy jams on. And it's time for bed. It's been a long day. Give that a good slam. Turn this off. Turn this off. Keep some lights on. Turn this light on. Not plugged in. Let's plug that in. Is this gonna reach? No, because I had it over here before. It'll reach here. There we go. That's more light. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get comfy, settle down for the night. And what? You did something. What's the matter? You was oopsing all over the place. So I think that steak, the rest of that steak, we're going to leave for breakfast. That's going to be some nice breakfast over there. I'm just going to stick that outside so the steak chilled. Oh, yeah, Max is right away. Thinks he's gonna have a bite. No. No, we're leaving that right here. Come on, inside. Come on. Let's go. No, come on. Inside. Max, we're going inside. He's confused. He doesn't know whether he should focus on the steak or bedtime. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Let's close us in here. So there we have it. That's it. We're done for another Tweak Extravaganza on a Taco Tuesday. Get my house slippers on. My Crocs. It's sort of warm in here. It's not super warm in here, but it'll be warm enough. Let's see what's the temperature in here right now. It's balmy 60 degrees Fester. About 16 degrees Celsius. Still not roasty warm, but warm enough. It'll be nice and cool for sleeping. Well, good night, Dad. I'm trying to cool my brain down. So keep your brains cool, everybody. And we'll do this again real soon. So thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to me tweak out. Max, thanks you for your tweak participation. And it's time to relax. So see you when I see you. All right. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.